Hi everybody and welcome to another What's That Wednesday! Today we are making lava lamps, which I'm really excited about. I haven't tried it, so let's hope it works. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need oil. You can use any type of oil. This is canola oil. This is gonna be a little bit of an experiment. See what oil works best. You're also going to need some type of tall glass container that you can see into. I'm going to be using this one just because it's big, but you could use a mason jar or a little glass or a vase or a water bottle even if it's clear. You're also going to need a little bit of water, some food coloring in whatever colors you like best, and some Alka-Seltzer tablets. And these are kind of the key ingredient. Well, they're all key, but this one's really important just because it's going to give the reaction that we want. So, without further ado, let's get on it. So you're going to pour about 1 to 2 inches of water into the bottom of your glass. And I'm just going to measure it with my thumb, sort of, just to see. So that's about good. Like about that much, but it really depends on the size of your glass. So about 1 to 2 inches in the bottom of your glass, and then the rest of it is going to be filled with oil. And if you're using canola oil, then it's going to be sort of a yellowy color. Also, leave some space at the top because it's going to be bubbling and we don't want it to bubble over, obviously. Now, look at how the oil and the water are separated. That's because the oil is lighter than the water, so it's floating to the top, while the water stays at the bottom. So now we're going to put in a few drops of food coloring. Let's see. Let's use blue and green because the oil is yellow. Let's put in a couple drops of blue. Oh, that's so cool. A couple drops of green. Let's do 3 drops of green. I have no idea how much food coloring to put in, so we'll see. Okay, so now see, the food coloring droplets are kind of sinking around. So they're not as light as oil, but not as heavy as water. So now this is the fun part, and this is where the Alka-Seltzer comes in. So you're gonna take one of these packages, and you're gonna take the tablet and you're gonna crumble it up just into a couple pieces, and you're gonna drop it in and watch what happens. It starts bubbling up. Whoa. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. It's like an actual lava lamp. So as the Alka-Seltzer tablets dissolve, they're letting off carbon dioxide, which is really light, and so it bubbles all through and makes everything float up to the top because it gets everything, like it catches things, and it's really light, so it floats up to the top and it brings stuff with it. I have about 1 to 2 inches left in this little cup. So let's do the exact same thing, except use red and yellow food coloring. So 1 to 2 inches of water. The rest is filled with oil, except for the rest is filled with oil, except for 1 inch at the top. To leave space for the bubbling. Good. Ooh, that's a lot of yellow. That's okay, the yellow is not very. Okay. This is so exciting. Okay, and now Alka-Seltzer tablets. Why don't we put in 2 at once? And see how crazy that gets. Maybe we should grab a paper towel first. That's another good thing to have is paper towel for any craft, just in case there's a mess. Okay. So I have my tablets ready. I'm gonna crush them in my hand to start, and then I'm just gonna drop them in all at once. Okay. Okay, ready? Oh, I like the red and the yellow. Well, I guess it's just orange, but that is so cool. Look at all the bubbles. Oh my gosh, there are so many. It's just I think that this would be super cool in like a really, really tall glass. Like a big water bottle, I think would be good if it's clear, because then you'll get more movement up and down. It looks like a glass of juice. Don't drink this. Do not drink this. It would taste disgusting, I promise you. It's not good for you. So this is what our green one is doing now. It's kind of all separated, it's calmed down, but there's still a whole bunch of teeny tiny bubbles in this upper green part, so it's sort of cloudy. It's really hard to see through. So this is a great thing to experiment with. Try out see what happens if you use canola oil, and then what happens if you use vegetable oil or baby oil. Coconut oil. I don't know if coconut oil would work, but maybe if it was melted. See what happens. And if you have something super crazy happen, or if you just want to tell us what it looked like, go ahead and send us an email at asgprogramming@yrl.ab.ca. Thanks for watching another What's That Wednesday. Be sure to check out the rest of our programs here at Spruce Grove Public Library for the Summer Reading Club. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye!